Hey, this is Willie. I got an update for you guys. I got my tractor all together. I got my 6-inch rims with some new tires on the front. They're 3.5-6s. That's to bring the front down to get a little bit of leverage in case the front end starts coming up. That's about all I'm going to say on that. Got my hitch all done. I think I'll turn this around 90 degrees when I get to that. But got my lights hooked up. Got my gas tank, ex-gas tank, filled up with a whole bunch of weights, which you can't see too good in there. And because I have a little space in here, I actually run the wires from these lights right through the gas tank and then out the bottom over here. Like I said, I'll turn it around when I get to that. Got my hitch in. And the hitch is about 2 feet up. It's about the same height as the tires. So I might need to drop that down a little bit. We'll have to see how it goes. And yeah, I'll go over that in a little bit. I'm thinking about taking these off, but I gotta see how it performs at the track before I worry about taking them off. Because I don't know if it's gonna be really happy or not. I also have to take some weights off of the bottom weight bar down there. That weight bar, I might have to take some off. Because I have 100 pounds in that of weight in that gas tank. And I also have a weight bar I need to put on here. Because I'm not going to be plowing anytime soon, so I'll put that on in case I have to move a trailer. Now the weights are about 1.5 inches off the ground, and that weight bar can spin, so if it ever binds up I can still roll it. I can usually roll it off of if I high bottom. And there's my nice Harley exhaust right there. That's not going anywhere. That's bolted nice and tight. Let's get a look underneath the hood. The exhaust goes down and out the side. That's the pipe right here that goes out underneath the hood. I did not need to cut the hood out to clear the muffler. And I added a bracket under there. I added a piece of I bent some flat stock and put it underneath here and bolted that to the frame to support the bottom of this. And the hose clamp is connected to the original hood bracket to keep it from rattling. And in case you're wondering what tires these are Carlisle AT101s. They are currently 24-12-12. I'm going to put some 26 on here probably in the future depending on what class I'm going to run this in. But we'll have to see how that goes because not every track likes the 26-inch tires. As for a battery, I have an absorbed glass matte battery in here. Little tiny thing, but it does the job. I don't think a lead acid battery this size would have enough oomph behind it. And I do not suggest the lithium batteries for a garden tractor because they won't start too good in the winter. And the stamina of a battery, the overall amp hours of a lithium battery isn't as good as the lead acid battery. So I'll just use those. Actually, I have had good luck with AGM batteries. Now another thing I had to do when I dropped the front end down with the smaller tires, I had to cut a loop off of these springs and add an extra 1/8 inch of washers underneath the original seat bracket to bring the seat so it's a little more level when I was on it. Okay, so you want to hear it run? I got a good mic on here now. It's already been warmed up because I drove it down here, so it'll fire up pretty quick. now we're turning around, you can see the hitch pretty good. I have my my breakaway switch hooked up over here. So if there's ever a problem, that'll be hooked up to the sled and kill the engine. I also have the deadman switch hooked up, so what I do is I took the PTO switch, added a indicator light up here. I'll see if that shows up in the sun. You can't really see if it lights up or not, but when the PTO is on, this light will light up to let me know that the switch is on, and that'll activate the seat safety switch and the breakaway safety switch, which I just spliced off of the seat safety to the breakaway, which was a trailer breakaway switch basically. So when you pull this out, there's just continuity to ground through that switch. And another thing I had to do is I had to upgrade from 1/2 inch to this 5/8 rod. I have stainless coming in the mail. I just got some of this just for now to put this together. And I just loosen up these jam nuts, and I can adjust that hitch up and down, and I can buy another hitch for this to drop this down lower if I have to. We'll have to see how that goes. I might hook up a trailer to that today, see how it goes. Now the angle iron was pretty strong in by itself, but adding these extra rods down here takes some load and puts it down to the angle iron down here, so it doesn't flex as much once I put that hitch on. So that made a pretty big difference. Let me move over. This is the plug I have for the lights right here. And as you can see, they're going right up into the bottom of the gas tank. So that's pretty much it. Pretty solid. And I had to, when I was measuring up the wheelie bar, I drilled one hole over here. And then I put my smaller wheels on the front, it dropped it down a little bit, so I had to redo it and drill another hole to lower this wheelie bar a little bit. It was about 4 3/4 inches under here. I can get my foot under there pretty easily. Quite a bit of room. And someday I'm going to weld up some wider rims and paint them the correct color to match the front rims, which are the Husqvarna gray, not the Craftsman gray. It's a little bit different. Doesn't have quite as much of a metallic finish to it. But there it is. Let's go hook up a trailer and see how nice it is, because I want to see if the front of the trailer is going to bind up with these tires at all. But let's see what we have for ground speed too. I'll get a passing shot for you. I got my little camera stand over here, so hang on. Okay, here it is with the trailer on it. The hitch is definitely too high. I think I can flip that hitch over and it'll probably be fine. Flip the ball and rotate over the hitch. I think I should be in business. But the angle is nice. That's sticking out far enough. Wasn't sure how clear it was going to be as for the tire and the frame, so that all looks good. I'd like to get some footage of this thing going down a tractor pull, but I don't think I'm going to see any tractor pulls till probably October. The local shows are all canceled till the end of June, and the one Jacktown show, the July show, has been canceled, unfortunately. Not a lot of people are happy about it. Matter of fact, I don't think anyone was happy about that Jacktown show being canceled, but we'll see what happens in the next couple weeks. A few weeks, a month, or whatever. But yeah, there's your update. Hope you enjoyed. I do hope to get videos of this thing in the future. So make sure you stick around. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure you give me a thumbs up. And have a good day. Thanks for watching. Bye.